Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to Dragalia Lost. Today we are going to talk about a current mini event and spoilers to the event that's coming up. So let's get to it. So last night at Rollover, the last event, Dream Big Under the Big Top, has concluded. If you have any leftover event drops from the event, make sure you get them, just because, you know, it's important to collect anything you can get with those tents and everything else. So definitely do try to make that a priority before it leaves in a few days. But we did get a notice. We have Dragalia Life number 60 available. For the version update that I talked about yesterday, they did send us the tenfold summon ticket. Ignore all those other rewards for a minute. So you can see that we got the tenfold summon voucher last night, so that's awesome. They promised, they delivered. And we have a current kind of event slash promo that is going on. So basically from today until the 30th of January, we're having double daily bonus event. So basically what this means for Imperial Onslaught and Dragon Trials, we're going to be getting double the amount of daily rewards. And you know, these daily rewards are really important because, you know, for the first 3 times that you run the Dragon Trials, you're getting a bonus amount of the scales. Depending on the difficulty you do it, you get, you know, either level 1 or level 2 scales. That's why I'm referring to them as, because I don't always remember their names. So depending on the difficulty, you do get a different level of the scales and a different amount. And you know, the same thing for IO, for Imperial Onslaught. If you do Master, you get more of the higher tier medals for that element. But you know, my favorite thing to do for Imperial Onslaught recently, because I've kind of gotten a little bit more serious about my Imperial Onslaught farming, because I think I'm getting to that point that I do want to do high HMS and eventually Hybrid Nilda. So I am trying to get myself mentally ready for that. It's something I haven't done just out of choice and because I've been focusing on other things in the game other than that, but I think I'm ready. And so for that, I've been trying to upgrade my dojos, and something I like to do is for Imperial Onslaught, I just do a skip ticket for the 2nd level. So for expert level, I just do skip tickets for that, and it gives me the highest amount of the 1st level of the medals, which is great because I usually try to do Imperial Onslaught master level, because I figured out how to do it in auto mode normally, just because I don't always have time to play it in co-op. So I've gotten it down to be able to do that and just kind of farm that. But you know, so this double daily bonus is very nice just because it's going to help me progress a little bit further, and you know, definitely, you know, take that into consideration. But also they call out that the double bonus 7-day pack does apply here. So basically, if you have the double bonus thing and you know, during this event, you're actually gonna get it 4 times the amount of rewards, which is crazy. Like literally, it is crazy. And you know, I'm gonna be taking advantage of it, you know, the days coming forward. And you know, I've never actually bought the double, you know, 7-day pack, but we're gonna go look at it because I was kind of impressed. So yeah, so the 7-day pack will give you double bonus, that's quadrupled. This is your chance to upgrade your adventures and dragons. Here are daily bonuses for Dragon Trials, which is dragon fruit and ripe dragon fruit, and the scales and other 10 scales. Get dojo facilities and more powerful windprints from the treasure trade for the Imperial Onslaught, which, you know, we get the tablets and everything else. So yeah, this is you know, very cool, and that's actually the only notice that's there, but we do have more to talk about. So like I was saying, I think this is the first time that I know. This is the first time I've bought the 7-day pack. It was 500 diamantium, so yes, you do have to spend $10 to $15 because it was 500, and I think the lowest pack is like $9, and that's like 480. So the 7-day pack, it basically doubles the daily and weekly bonuses. No, this does not mean the daily login. I asked. But, you know, it does double your daily and weekly bonuses, so the quests that either reset daily or weekly, you will get a double the set of rewards for these. And, you know, I've already used mine and kind of gotten my rewards. And basically for dragons, that this is at the master level. For Wind Room, I got 8 on the first go of his second tier scales, 12 the second time, and 12 the third time, which is pretty awesome. Just because, I mean, think about it, it would be much less. It is 4 times the amount of that I would actually get. So it's very nice. I'm very happy about this, and you know, I'm gonna be taking advantage of it. And when it comes to Imperial Onslaught, these are the rewards. So the first time I got 24 of the Violet Insignia, the second time I got 20, and the last time I got 20. So yes, I'm like very shook at the you know, the daily box, the double daily box plus this event is very, very nice. Because, you know, I usually don't like doing the dark one just because, you know, the poison. The AI is not always very smart about poison and targeting the actual boss sometimes. So for me, like, this was really cool. And I mean, today I just chose to do the shadow one. But, you know, as I go, I'm probably going to be concentrating on the wind one. So at least that's my priority. But this is just doing a skip ticket on expert. Because if you go into your Imperial Onslaught and you try, I mean, you actually can't skip Master Mode. Master Mode has skip disabled. So, and even then, you would only get in your daily logins, daily bonuses for Master level. It mainly concentrates on the higher tier of those medals instead of that first tier. So expert is really like the best place for you just to get a little bunch of them. I'm not really hurting for the second tier right now, so at least for me, that's my prerogative. But yes, anyways, that is, you know, my suggestions for the double stamina event. Do all your dailies, at least, you know, I'm not saying get the double box, but, you know, at least do all of your dailies for Dragon and for Imperial Onslaught, whether you do it solo, whether you do it with people. But, you know, it is a very important thing to do, especially because they help you upgrade your dojo. So regardless of whatever your current, you know, priority is in the game, it's a very good thing to do. So please do that for yourself. Also, if you do not want spoilers that are not announced, I suggest you look away. Okay, I've given you time. So basically what we, you know, per the Reddit, there's this information that was released in the data for the next upcoming event, and I'm going to show it to you right here. And the next event is going to be Skyborn Spectacle, and we'll get confirmation on whether this is true or not, because as you know, this stuff could either be true or not. Don't take it as, you know, written in stone. They could change their mind. So hey there, I'm Suvang. Have you heard of the Lunar New Year? It's almost upon us. Why not come to our town and check it out? We've got meat buns, spring rolls, and beautiful pyroblossom fireworks. Wait, we can't make pyroblossoms this year? Oh no, what happened to our source of mana? Coming soon to Dragalia Lost. Let's whoop up that feed so we can make some pyroblossoms. And, you know, the second image that we'll have, and I think this will probably show up tomorrow or something as, you know, as our notice, which at that point I will talk about. Because this is very speculation at this moment. So, you know, this looks like the boss that we're going to have team up with to take on a powerful boss with 16 adventures at once. And to me, this boss kind of looks like a water type. And, you know, we have these little waters, kind of little dots in the corners. So I kind of think this is a water boss. And also, like, kind of like after inspecting this, I mean, we do have our main characters here. But it did seem like some of the other random characters were like wind based. So I'm thinking it is a water boss and we'll need some water units to like defeat it. And also, we'll be getting a dragon. Defeat the raid boss and claim an exclusive 5-star dragon. This looks really cool. Maybe he is a wind dragon, a 5-star wind dragon, so that'd be kind of awesome to have. I don't have that many like 5-star wind dragons, so I mean, and like I was talking to some people on my Discord this morning. I mean, yes, you know, the events dragons are nice, and you know, kind of the consensus like they're nice, but they're kind of like, you know, glorified 4 stars. So they don't keep up with the ones that you pull from the gacha. And that makes sense because, I mean, you're paying for ones and, you know, for the others, it's just, you know, given to you. But, you know, those are my speculations for what the event is bringing per what is out there. I mean, I didn't get this myself. It was tweeted out. And as always, like, it could be true or it could be not true. Just because we've been burnt by it before. I mean, we don't know when that other beautiful dragon that will, you know, remain nameless because, well, we don't have a name, but we don't know when it's coming, and maybe it never came and it's just randomly hanging out in the data just to tease us. But, you know, it is what it is. As always, never take, you know, in my opinion, don't take what you see online always as like what we're gonna get or feel like bummed out because we didn't get it, because unless they give us a notice, we're not getting anything for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And you know, I keep trying to see if I can get some new units. I realized, especially with this last event, that there's a lot of units that I actually don't have. Like Vixel, he would have been great for this previous event, but no, I didn't have him. Also, I will be making a video showing of how I finally completed Master Mode in the Dream Big Under the Big Top event. It'll be, you know, of course, it's after the event is all, over with. I need to edit that video just because I barely finished it yesterday, and I want to talk about what I did and, you know, all the struggles and tribulations for that, because maybe you'll learn something from my like terrible mistakes. And you know, of course, shout out to Ricky. She had so much patience with me and she helped me so much during a stream to try to get that, and you know, thanks to her like cheering me on and guiding me, I was able to do it, just because I struggle with force striking a lot and like some of the you know, mob managing. So it was really cool. I'll have that out in like a week, or you know, in a few days probably, as soon as I can edit it. But you know, that is it. We've talked about the double rewards for Dragon and Trials and for Imperial Onslaught. We've talked about that double box just because I actually found it really nice, and I did get it for the very first time. So I'm very, you know, I'm glad I did that. And we talked about some spoilers about the upcoming events that we're possibly getting, and that's about it. You know, I really appreciate all of y'all. Y'all are so awesome. Thank you so very much for watching, and let me know what you think. And until next time, meow to meow.